Hello. As you know by now, we had Halloween, and I have done an occult tarot deck, 12 card summoning. I could show the cards, but I can go through them. Can't really pronounce each name as it should be pronounced, but I can show them. And the read was not really a read, it was a summoning of 12 different cards, each representing a different demon. I've been studying the book. The book is long. Don't really go into too much information on how to read or conjure the cards. Mentally says that you shuffle the deck, cut it 3 times, shuffle it 3 times, cut it 3 times, make a Celtic cross of 10 cards, and then pick a card as your card, which would be 11 cards. I added another card that I wanted to read, which was Belial, B-E-L-I-A-L, Belial, which was the last card, which Beelzebub being the first card, and with, being 12, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 cards in between. So from the first to the last and the 10 cards in between, pipe always goes out. Then the white does that. It's just a thing that I go through. Light my pipe constantly. We'll get to the cards here in a few seconds. And page is getting a few likes. Maybe the personal data or things aren't really being too much of a learning process for people that want to learn quicker than I'm really studying right now. I too want to learn a little bit quicker than I'm studying. Well, if the pipe's gonna go out, we'll just sit there. There's no use trying to keep lighting it. Okay, now let's get to the cards. This is my, I can get it all in here, my 12 card layout that I've done last night. As you can see, I have my candle lit. I have everything set up the way that I want it. Plus, I bought some more occult items today. Some more candles and things like that, of that nature. I bought an anxiety candle and some crystals. I'm always getting into crystals and candles and things of this nature. This is the card that was the last card. So it would go on top of this card, which would go on top of this card, which would go on top of this card, which could go on top of this card, which would go on top of this card, this card, this card, and this card, and this card, and this card, and this card. This would make a pile of cards, being the first one being on top. There's no magic trick to it. The only thing is I offered some Halloween candy. I pricked my finger with a lancet, squeezed a little bit of blood in my pipe, and burned it. That was the offering. Tobacco mixed with blood and some Halloween candy. I didn't even... What else do I have? Oh, I had a cup of tea. Not even herbal tea, just orange pico tea. That was the offerings. Tea, candy, blood, tobacco, and of course, after last night, I ate the candy, drank the tea, and smoked the pipe. I meditated on it. Now that I'm done with this, I can get the box. Nice box that they come in. I got it from a shop here online. It's actually a Facebook group, which I've advertised before, and I posted. I think she runs it nice. I mean, you can get the Occult Tarot wherever you want to get it, but I got it from her, and it's special to me. So, that's that. Put the cards away in the box because they are used now, which I've been planning this for with the cards and letting the offerings lay for about, at least a week or so. Because I got them just before Halloween started. Well, we're in a new month now. It's November. I can't get the deck closed. Go figure. Every time I try to do something, I can't do it. I did it. This is my Occult Tarot. I put it up there with all my other boxes and tarots. I seen some real nice items tonight. Some really, really nice things. I want to sit this so it don't fall off. Hopefully it won't. Maybe I can sit back a little bit. Yeah, there's my phone. Not anything shakes, it'll fall off. I'm coming in a little smaller than I want to be. Okay, there I am. Maybe set it up a little bit so it gets me fully in here. I don't have a phone stand to set my phone on so that I can do these live videos. A lot of the live videos, I'm trying to understand more how I do them. Keeping the battery charged on my phone. That's what I gotta do. Lately I've been posting blogs of having talks, but the summon of the cards and just the offerings themselves had made me feel better this Halloween to do this. I'm looking for something more positive in November. Like I said, money's tight right now. I'm on fixed income. And I get a retirement, but it's under a guardianship. Kind of like having a broker. I don't know. It's like having somebody doing guarding over your money. But that needs to be said. I have to negotiate with this person, which used to be my mother. And she's the one that kind of set me up into this. So yeah, that's what it was. But I gotta have to have a guardian over this, and I don't care for it too much. Me and my brother have talked a little bit about maybe getting this turned over into my name, which it should be. I should be independent to handle my own finances so that I can live comfortably, at least survive if I have to. But that's needless to say. I see I get one view. Maybe people will view this, maybe they won't. But things will get better. Things will turn around. This is one of my most, besides my famed dagger and my crystals, one of my most prized possessions. I don't show it often. I've showed it in a few other videos. It's a book, and I don't know if they sell them anymore or not, but in the book is many secrets of things I have written down, and I have typed out a lot of notes that I've kept, but this is just what I write down, things that mean things to me. It's just that no one ever wants to read it. It's just personal. I was thinking of turning it over to my therapist so that she could get a little bit of a taste of it and read it, but I don't think she'd go into it. It's more private, more my business. But it's a book of dreams, poetry, pictures, and things of that nature. The endeavor of thy life, life is eternal. The endeavors of thy life, life is eternal, time is of the essence. For it was never promised life was far more easy, was fair or easy. The question is it even worth it? When all I have gained in the end is nothing. Think about that. With all I have done and all that I had, what do I have now? What do I have now? Got a deck of cards that I summon, you know? What did it get me in the end? I had a wife. Baby, what happened to the baby? Baby wasn't even conceived. My wife divorced me. What did I gain from this? All this enlightenment. I had to sacrifice my family to where, was it worth it? Ask yourself that question when you get in a position like me, or if you are in a position like me. What is it worth? What is it worth? One person that viewed this must have got off to go to bed or something. I don't know. And how long am I going to make a video about nothing? There's nothing really to complain about. It's a peaceful night. No. I'm dealing and coping with the situation I got myself into. And how did I get myself into the situation? Just because I thought outside the box. My belief systems weren't normal. They weren't, I was a loner. I was different from the other kids. I thought maybe picking up a book and actually writing down my ideas was something that was meant to do. How many people do that? I mean, if you can answer that you actually write down your ideas. Do kids anymore write down their ideas? Actually dare to dream? Or are they told what to think and do? See, when I chose my path, I chose to be spiritual. Not to have some religion crammed down my throat. Wicca in its own right could be more of a religion than a spiritual path. Satanism, they call it a religion. Maybe I'm more spiritual. And they say, no one has a soul. I don't know anymore. There's so much that I've heard about spirit guides and souls and just masses of energy. And I've studied this Kundalini. I've studied books on astrology. I've studied books on Buddhism, books on voodoo, Anton LaVey's Satanic Bible, books that are doctrine on Lilith, from practices of sex magic and where the origins of that came from and who did it in the ancient tribes, up to the living Lilith. I mean, I've studied these. Not that I've read all the pages in these books, but bits and pieces I have looked at. And I've came up with so many thoughts on what I think that I just don't know anymore. I really don't. When I go into it, maybe bits and pieces of these books are implanted in my brain. Maybe I don't have to go and say, well, okay, are they even correct? They're written by writers. These writers study. They're written by so many different ancient philosophies. You take the Holy Bible itself, and you say that is just written by man. Okay? Be like me going with my thoughts, which won't mean nothing to nobody, but to me. Do you think I'm going to actually try to make this page into what some people think I'm trying to make it into? Some. A lot of people say it's a personal blog. I question it anymore. There's things that I posted and videos I posted in the past that I can't even advertise this page because of this right here. Because of this. Have I lost my freedom to talk? To choose my habits? In a way, I think I have. In a way, I think I have. How can I choose my habits if I can't even post a picture of a cigarette or a pipe or I don't know. That's the reason I write things down. Then I hear on the news and so many other places that Facebook has gone virtual, that then I ain't going to be Facebook next year or the future. They're going to be something else. Does that mean we lose everything we did because Facebook screwed up in society? That they're going to take the videos? What are they going to do? Is it going to be like MySpace, just be abandoned? How do you keep things? You learn how to write it down. This and hard copies of notes don't get deleted. The only way to destroy those is to throw them away or burn them. Or rip them up and tear them up and throw them away. How do you destroy a man's mind? He does it to himself. We forget every day. We forget who we are. We get dumped into a society that believes in books. And they make copies of these books. But yet the books that they find offensive, they censor or take off publication. What if they took this out of publication because it's not norm with the books? Wouldn't that be taken away from somebody else? They're taking posts that have this in it because it's freedom of choice. Not only that, they're trying to ban it. They're trying to ban it.